Sophia the First. It used to be just Sophia and her mom. But then, her mom married King Roland. Now, Sophia's mom is the queen of Echancia and Sophia is the princess. The trouble is, Sophia doesn't really know anything about being a princess. She is not sure when to curtsy or even which fork to use at dinner. I'll never be as perfect a princess as my new stepsister Amber, Sophia says. Just be yourself and you'll be fine, her mom says. Sophia is not sure that will work. How can I be myself and be a princess at the same time? She asked. King Roland, her new dad, tries to help. He gives Sophia a beautiful necklace called the Amulet of Avatar. Her dad says, it is a welcome to the family gift and that lots of princesses before her have worn it. Then, he tells they are having a royal ball in her honor. They have to dance the first waltz together. That's another thing she doesn't know how to do the dance. Maybe there will be a dance class in my new school, Royal Prep Academy, Sophia says. The headmistresses are three fairies named Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather. They promised to teach her everything about being a princess. Hooray! I do have a dance class, Sophia says. Amber lent Sophia a new pair of shoes. I think she's starting to like me, Sophia says to herself. Oh no! Amber tricked me, Sophia says. The shoes are under a magic spell. The whole class laughs at Sophia. But even worse, Sophia still doesn't know how to waltz, and the ball is tonight. Then, Sophia remembers Cedric, the sorcerer at the castle. James, her stepbrother, says Cedric has all sorts of magic spells. Sophia asks Cedric to help. He writes down some magic words. He says if Sophia recites them at the ball, she'll be able to waltz like a real princess. All hail, Princess Sophia, says Bellywick as Sophia enters the ballroom. Shall we dance? The king asked. Sophia recites Cedric's magic words. Somnibus populos celia. But she doesn't start the dance. Instead, everyone at the ball falls asleep. Even Cedric. Oh no, what have I done? Help! Sophia cries. Suddenly, her amulet glows and Cinderella appears. Your amulet brought me here. When a princess is in trouble, another will come to help, she tells Sophia. Can you reverse the spell, Cinderella? Sophia asked. No, I can't, but your new sister might be able to help, says Cinderella. But Amber's been so mean to me, tells Sophia. Princess Cinderella knows what it is like to have mean stepsisters. I wish I had given stepsisters a second chance. Perhaps that is what Amber needs, she says. Then she disappears. Amber is still in her room. She never made it to the ball. Amber finally tells Sophia why she's been acting so mean. I was worried that everyone would like you more than me, she says sadly. No one could ever be as perfect a princess as you, Amber, Sophia says. Sophia tells Amber about Cedric's magic spell. They search his workshop and find a spell that will wake everyone up. Then, they hurry to the ballroom. Wait, I owe you a dance lesson, Amber says. Now, Sophia knows they are true sisters and ever after friends. When Sophia gets to the ballroom, she says the magic words and everyone wake up. Then, the king and Sophia begin to waltz. Sophia looks over at Amber and smiles. I can't believe how happy I am. I think I'm going to fit into this royal family after all, Sophia says to herself. Sophia, I'm so proud of you. You dance wonderfully, her dad says. Thank you, your majesty. I mean dad, Sophia says. You know, Sophia, being a princess is about having a good heart. And you are going to make a great princess, says her dad. Dad, I've been wondering, why did he call you King Roland II? She asked. Because my father also named Roland, he tells her, well, I guess that makes me Sophia the First, and she is one princess who cannot wait to see what happens tomorrow, and all the days happily ever after.